Now, hello friends, welcome to Mindset Change with your sister in Prosperity, Carol. Change your thinking, change your life. Welcome. Now, our topic today is today I want to teach you how to read a birth chart. Yes, in front of you is a birth chart as an example. Now, this is a lesson for beginners. Because I want you to have basic knowledge of how to read your birth chart. Always know that your date of birth, your month of birth, and the year of birth has your life story. It's like a map that God gave you, like a compass that God gave you in order for you to be able to navigate in this physical realm. So you see, God loves you so much that He gave you a map to help you navigate in this physical realm. But now the problem is the elites. The elites are the rulers of this world. They hid this information from the masses. And now the masses do not know that they have a map that God gave them to help them to navigate in this physical realm. But don't you worry, because now the earth has shifted its frequencies. We are now in 5D consciousness. And in 5D consciousness, all the information that has been hidden from the masses is now coming out by itself, including your date of birth, month of birth, and the year of birth. It can help you to draw a birth chart, which can show you where you need to be and where you are in this journey of the soul. Remember, you are a soul on a journey. And now, now go to astroseek.com. First of all, work with your natal chart. Natal chart is the first chart, the first day you came to this physical realm, the day you set foot on this physical realm. But remember, before you came to this physical realm, you existed as a soul. You see, you were in the spiritual realm, you existed. You had a life there. Now, before you came to this physical realm, you discussed with your soul guides, counselors, and your spirit guides on how you will navigate in this physical realm, and the lessons you will come to work out in this physical realm, and the missions you will come to work out in the physical realm. And because there are so many lessons, now you had to choose. Your soul had to choose the lessons you will come to learn in this physical realm. And then you also made contracts with other souls. Now these souls will help you to grow and evolve. They will help you to work out your karmas and your dharmas. Your dharmas are your blessings, your mission here in this physical realm. Now you see, before you came, you had a very serious meeting with your spirit guide and your soul guides and your counselors. So that they can tell you whatever you will come to do in this physical realm. But at the right time is the time you remember all this. Because when you come to this physical realm, because of the law of forgetfulness, we usually the veil of forgetfulness usually befall us, and we forget everything that we discussed with our spirit guides before we came to this physical realm. But don't you worry, because when your time comes for you to awaken your inner giants, the I am that lives within you, the God self that lives within you, all this information, all this discussion between you and your soul guide will come to you bit by bit, slowly but slowly, baby step. Don't you worry, baby steps. When you discuss the lessons and the missions you'll come to do in this physical realm, now everything will be entered in the Akashic record, together in the stars and the planets. You see, so that it can form your birth chart. And this is always done at 5 a.m. before you come to this physical realm, at 5 a.m. Whether you'll be born after 5 a.m. or, okay, if you'll be born after 5 a.m., it will be done the previous day. But it is always done at 5 a.m. Now, when you are doing your birth chart, always key in 5 a.m. as your birth time. In your natal chart and your transit chart, it will always bring accurate results. Yes, I'm telling you, some of us, we have advanced as souls, and we have been able to channel messages from the spiritual realm. We have also opened our third eye. Remember, I told you we have a third eye. It's between your eyebrows. It's called the seat of the soul. When you are ready to open your third eye, you will open your third eye, and your third eye will help you to be downloading and to be hearing and to be snooping the spiritual realm and see whatever is happening in the spiritual realm. That is how powerful you are as a powerful soul. You see, you are very powerful, but now the society has made you to think that you are powerless. But don't you dare think otherwise. You are a very powerful soul. Because remember, you are created with the likeness of God and the image of God. So you see, you are a very powerful soul, and don't you ever forget that. Now, always use 5 a.m. in your natal chart when you are drawing your natal chart and when you are drawing your transit chart. It will always bring accurate results. Now I told you, when we come to this physical realm, we forget everything that we discussed with our soul guides, just because of the veil of forgetfulness. But don't you worry, at the right time, everything will come to you, and you'll start decoding whatever mission or whatever lessons brought you to this physical realm. And now from there, you'll be able to navigate. Now, I have told you, you can go to astroseek.com to draw your birth chart so that you can know what is happening to your life. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I have noticed that their transits, that they're very hard to navigate, and these transits are even killing people. Yes. Now, the first day you came to this physical realm, you draw your natal chart. Now, this natal chart, when you go to astroseek.com, they will give you explanation. Even if you are a beginner, don't you worry, because they will give you explanation at the bottom. Now, sometimes our karma, sometimes we usually, because I told you we existed before, and we are recycled souls. Most of us are not new souls. Some of us are old souls. We have been here on this earth before. So you see, we are recycled souls, and they are karmas we brought from our previous lives. And now, because we did not finish those lessons and those missions, well, now we came back to finish them in this lifetime. Now you see, we are carrying over karmas, and we are carrying over lessons, and we are carrying over soul missions to this present life. And now everything is written on your birth chart. Yes. Now, when you draw your natal chart, the first day you set foot in this physical realm, it will tell you everything about yourself and all your soul missions, your lesson, everything. Now, some people were very rich in their previous life, but now the problem is they used their riches to humiliate people. They were so negative to other people. Now in this lifetime, their karma is they will get rich when after a mature age, after they have learned their soul lessons, so that the next time they get rich, they will be able to not to change their positive characters just because they got money. You see, that is how it works. Now, now when you draw your birth chart, it will tell you whether you'll get rich at a mature age or you'll get rich at an early age. Yes. Now, I have noticed something, and that is why I decided to make this video, so that I can give you some basics on how to learn about your birth chart and how to draw your natal chart, because your natal chart has all your story. All your story, whatever you will do in this lifetime, it's all written in your natal chart. Now you'll be playing your natal chart from behind, backwards. That is why the nodes of the destinies go backwards, because now you're playing your life story from the back, because it's already written on the Akashic Records and on the stars. Now you see Kenya's runners, most of them, they die after they have a breakthrough. They usually discover that they have a talent, but now the problem is they die after. They don't even stay for 6 months or 1 year. They die after they have acquired wealth, just because they discovered they have a talent and they used that talent and they bypassed the limitations of space and time. Now, I really felt sorry for those runners, and I decided to see what is happening to their lives. So I did their birth charts, and what I discovered is their natal chart. The first day they came to this physical realm, it was written on their birth chart that they will get rich at a mature age. But now they got rich at an early age. And now the problem is they were able to bypass the limitations of space and time in the physical realm. But now, because of lack of knowledge, they did not know that they also need to bypass limitations of space and time in the spiritual realm. Because I told you, these laws, they are working, whether you know about them or not, they are working. So also you also need to go to work so that these laws won't work against you, and they will always work for you. So you see, they bypassed the physical limitation, but they did not know that you are supposed to also to bypass the limitations of space and time in the spiritual realm. Now that is why, because now these planets, these record keepers, or this Saturn, in fact the transit that usually kills them is Saturn, Uranus, Pluto in the third house. Yes, that is what I have discovered. Those runners that got rich before their mature age, they were killed by a very negative transit coming from Pluto, conjunction with the Mars in the third house. And now the Uranus was in the sixth house of career, and Saturn was on the ascendant. You see, now that is a very negative conjunction. It will wipe you out. If it had told you that you will get rich at a mature age, but now you got a breakthrough in the physical realm and you became rich at an early age. Now, because you did not go to bypass the two limitations of physical limitation and spiritual limitation, that is why the stars will wipe you out just because of your past life karmas. So you see, you need to work, you need to know more about your existence so that you can stop losing your life because of lack of knowledge. Yes. Now, that is why I want everybody now to go to do their birth chart, their natal chart in astrosick.com, so that you can know what your natal chart is telling you about your life. So that if your birth chart is telling you you'll get rich at a mature age, if you discover you have a talent and perfect your talent and get a breakthrough and get money, also go, because now you have bypassed the limitations of space and time in the physical realm, also go to the spiritual realm to bypass the limitations of space and time in the spiritual realm, so that you can match your physical self and your spiritual self, and now they can work together. And now if your breakthrough won't be your misery, won't kill you, just because you have cracked the code of living. You see, this is very crucial. So always know that your natal chart has your whole story. And now don't you and if you discover that your natal chart has told you you'll become rich, at a mature age, don't you worry, because now you know the secret of you safeguarding yourself. When you discover you have a talent, and you'll be able to bypass limitations of space and time in the physical realm. Also do your affirmations, mantras, and sound healing frequencies, so that you can also clear the blockages that are in the spiritual world, those blockages that are saying that you will acquire wealth at a mature age, so that now you can balance your life, and now you'll be able to navigate with ease in this physical realm. I have given you a secret that has been kept from you, so it's up to you to do more research so that you can know how to read your birth chart, and also you can know how to bypass limitations of space and time in the physical realm and in the spiritual realm, so that now people can stop losing their life because of lack of knowledge. Now let's start. Now this is how a birth chart looks. Now always know we have 12 houses. Yeah, these are the houses, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up to 12, and then we have 12 signs. Now this one, this circle here, this is what natal chart. The first day you set foot in this physical realm. And now this one, this outer section is the transit chart, where you are now at this present moment. Now this is a chart of an advanced soul, somebody who has merged their body and their soul to work together. That is why you can see they have bold lines, because now their physical self and their spiritual self are working together. Yes. Now this is the MC. It's the highest point in your chart, and this is the I see the lowest point in your chart. Now this is where you came from. This is your past life, the IC, and now this is where you're supposed to go, the MC, the highest point on your chart. Now the first thing you need to know is how to read these symbols. Like now, let me tell you, do you know your birth chart can show you where your wealth is? Yes, this is a symbol for wealth. I hope you can see it. This is a symbol for wealth. Yeah, like now, this is a chart for a Cancer ascendant. Now, she has reached her time to get wealthy. Now, her wealth is in her first house, her ascendant. Yes, it's called fortune. You see, it's here. Now, another thing, it's called vortex, VX. Now this one, will help you to be at the right place at the right time with the right people. No, the only thing you need to do is know which house it is. It is in the third house. Now you know. But this is for an advanced learner, how to use your vortex so that it can show you where you're supposed to be. But now the third house is a house of communication. Now this native will have her break where she's supposed to be at the right time to meet the right people. She's doing communications. Now she will read whatever happens in the third house, so that now she can know where she will be when this day comes. You see, everything is written on your birth chart. Now this is AC is your ascendant, where you are going, and this is DS is your descendant, where you came from. You see, and now this down here, this is called South Node or K2. This shows your past life. And now when you go up, you'll see North Node. Now this is your destiny, where you are going. You see, now South Node is where you are coming from. North Node is where you are going. Now let me give you these symbols so that you can, because when you learn these symbols, it will be so easy for you to learn about this chart. Now, like this one, this is a symbol for Sun. This is a symbol for Mercury. This is a symbol for Venus. This is a symbol for Pluto. This is a symbol for Moon. This is a symbol for Uranus. Now Uranus is the planet that rules sudden events or sudden changes. This planet is not a joke. Together with Pluto, these planets, they are not a joke. They can really give you a run for your money. Pluto and Uranus. Now, this is North Node, where your destiny is, and this is Neptune. Learn these symbols; they will help you. And now this is Lilith. Lilith usually show you your hidden talents. And now this is Vortex. Vortex shows you where you need to be, where you need to go at a particular time. And now this is Jupiter. Jupiter expands us in this world. It's also a ruler for wealth and expansion. Now this is Chiron. Chiron is our soul wound. We usually come with soul wounds that we need to heal in all our lifetimes. Now you are supposed to heal your soul wound. Like now this person, she's a Cancer ascendant. Her soul wound is in the 10th house. Her highest point in the chart. Now this person in her past life, she had a fear of public. She was unable to go to where there are so many people. Now in this lifetime, she's supposed to work herself, her confidence, so that now she can be able to stand and talk to a crowd of people. Now she has to read whatever happens in the 10th house. So now she can know, and she can know how to heal her chiron wound, her soul wound, so that she can progress. Now this person has been stuck in her career just because of her soul wound is in her 10th house of career. Yes, and now this is a south node or Ketu, where you came from. Now this is a symbol for Mars. Mars gives you energy to do whatever you want to do in this physical realm. And now this one I told you, this one I want you to see, use to see it well. This is a symbol for fortune. This is where your wealth is. Now this person, her wealth when she was born, when she came to this physical realm, was in the 11th house. It is 3 degrees, 11th house. Her 11th house is in Gemini. Now this person, he will get her wealth through communication. She will have to learn the things of 11th house, because that is where her wealth is hidden. Now you see, everything that you need to know is written here in your birth chart. Now let me show you more about your houses, so that now you can know how the houses work. Now you see, these are houses 1, 2, 3, 4 until 12. Now let's take like the first house. The first house is your ascendant. Ascendant tells you about your appearance, your beginnings, your body, your first impression. When people see you, the first impression you give them, and the way you approach life. This is your ascendant, your face, yourself. Now your second house, it will always tell you about your money, your income, your roots, where you came from, your ancestors, your parents. You see, your job ethics, your habits. That is what your second house will always tell you. And now your third house. Your third house is your mind. Your third house contains your siblings, your neighbors, and your early childhood days. They are all written in your third house. Now your fourth house. Your fourth house is your roots, your foundation, your mother, and your feminine friends. They are all located in your fourth house. Also your emotions, your feelings are located in your fourth house. Now your fifth house. Your fifth house deals with romance, love, affairs, play, creativity, whatever talent you have, and also your children, and your self-expression, your joy, your happiness lies in your fifth house. Now let's go to our sixth house. Our sixth house tells us more about our health, the way we approach life. Also our pets are here in the sixth house, our habits, and also our service, the service we'll give to the world, our organizations. Where you will work is written in your sixth house. Now house number 7. Now house number 7, the seventh house, talks about relationships and marriage contracts, either marriage contracts or business contracts. They are here. And also seventh house talks about shared resources. If you are married, your wealth and your husband's wealth is always in the seventh house. Now we come to 8th house. I'm just giving you basics so that it can help you when you are reading your birth chart. Now your 8th house talks about death. Yes, sometimes our death usually happens when malefic planets, they are called dangerous planets. When they are here, when they have a negative aspect, this house can cause death. Yes. Now 8th house, it talks about your sexuality, intimacy, shared resources, inheritance, taxes, loans, assets, properties, joint ventures. If you want to have a joint venture, go first look what your 8th house is saying, and resources. Your partner's wealth is written in your 8th house. Now let's go to our 9th house. Our 9th house usually talks about travel, wisdom, philosophy, higher education. Now you see, this is your higher education, your secondary, your university education, PhD, wherever higher education you want to take is written here. Also, if you want to travel to another country, you will just check your transit, what it's saying in the 9th house, because this 9th house deals with travels to other countries. And now we go to 10th house. 10th house is the highest point of our chart. It usually tells us more about our career, long-term goals, structures, our public image, our status, our reputation. Also, it tells us about our masculinity. Also, these are your male friends are here. Fame. Your fame is in the 10th house. Also, your father is in the 10th house. And remember, your mother is in the 4th house. And the fourth house is opposite to 10th house. So you see, your father is in the 10th house. Your mother is in the 4th house. You see, everything about you is written in your birth chart. Now let's go to our 11th house. The 11th house tells us more about our friends, groups, social awareness, humanitarian jobs that you'll take. Also, 11th house talks about technology, the social media, whatever we'll do, computers, whatever we will do with the technology, it's written in the 11th house. Also, our 11th house tells us about our hopes and our wishes and our future. Also, 11th house is a house of money, your wealth, your gains. And also your second house also is a house of money. So mark these two houses, second house and in the 11th house. They'll tell you more about your money. Yes, even 10th house will tell you when you will get your money, whether you'll get your money at an early age or you'll get wealthy at a mature age. Your 10th house will tell you, or your ascendant will tell you, your first house. You see, everything about you is written on your birth chart. Now let's go to our 12th house. Our 12th house tells us more about our endings, the way a cycle is ending, or the way somebody's life is ending, our healing, closure. Now, if somebody will go to prison, you will see it in their 12th house. Also, our 12th house tells us more about our limiting beliefs, our subconscious mind. Now, 12th house deals with hidden things that cannot be seen, but they are there. Also, 8th house, it deals with things that are hidden, things that are not seen with physical eyes, but they are there in the spiritual realm. These two houses, 8th house and 12th house, they usually tell us more about things that are there and they are working behind the scene. But you cannot see them with your physical eyes. You have to open your spiritual eye in order to see them. They are written here in your 12th house and your 8th house. So you see, all your life story is written here. Now, the ruler of first house is Aries. The ruler of the ruler of second house is Taurus and Venus. Now, the ruler of first house is Aries and Mars. The ruler of second house is Taurus and Venus. The ruler of third house is Gemini and Mercury. The ruler of fourth house is Moon and Cancer. The ruler of fifth house is Leo and Sun. The ruler of sixth house is Virgo and Mercury. The ruler of seventh house is Libra and Venus. The ruler of eighth house is Scorpio, Pluto and Mars. The ruler of ninth house is Sagittarius and Neptune. The ruler of 10th house is Saturn and Uranus and Capricorn. The ruler of 11th house is Saturn and Uranus and Aquarius. Now the ruler of 12th house is Pisces, Jupiter and Neptune. This I'm just teaching you basics so that when you draw your birth chart at astroseek.com, you won't get lost. At least now you have some basics. And now you know what happens behind the scene. And now you know that your life story is written on your birth chart. Everything that you need to know is written on your birth chart. So from today, become a powerful soul. Go study more about your birth chart, so that you can know what transit will come next, and then you can prepare yourself. And also note your hard transits, and also your natal chart. This inside here will tell you the hidden talent that you have. Yes, you have hidden talents that can prosper you big time. They are written here, and don't you dare forget. the symbol of wealth, because I know so many people like knowing where their wealth is. Always check the symbol of wealth. This, let me bring the camera closer. This is the symbol of wealth. Now you will check which house, which house your wealth is. Like now here, this is the 11th house. This is the symbol for wealth. Now this person's wealth is in Gemini, in the 11th house. Now go to YouTube or Google more about Google part of wealth in 11th house of Gemini. Hey, go to caveastrology.com. It will tell you more about part of wealth in 11th house of Gemini. Or if your wealth is in first house, go Google part of wealth in Aries in first house. You see, go learn more about your existence. I am telling you, your birth chart will give you secrets that nobody will ever give you in this lifetime. And now you'll become your own prophet. You will know what is happening to your life and what transits are coming your way. You'll always be at the right place at the right time with the right people, just because you have learned more about your existence. Because all your story, from the day you set foot in this physical realm until the day you'll die, it's written here in your birth chart. But first of all, go draw your natal chart so you can know what brought you to this earth, and also you can know the limitations that you are facing, so that now you can work on yourself, so that you can bypass those limitations from the spiritual realm and then come to physical realm to bypass those limitations. They are called the limitations of space and time. Yes, you can be able to bypass them using affirmations, mantras, and sound healing frequencies. Yes, I'm telling you, you are a very powerful soul. It's only that the society has hidden this information from you. That is why you see like you are a victim. But don't you worry, because we are now in 5D consciousness. And 5D consciousness is bringing every hidden information to the masses. Now everybody will have to know all these things that work behind the scene. Know that your birth chart, your date of birth, your month of birth, the year of birth. And remember, I told you, because now we are working with laws, as within, so without, as above, so below. Use 5 a.m. as your birth time. Because whatever what was written before you came to this physical realm was written at 5 a.m. And remember, the spiritual realm is the causal realm. Everything before it happens in the physical, it usually happens in the everything before it happens in the physical, it usually happens in the spiritual realm. So learn to master how these two matrix, the spiritual matrix and the physical matrix, works, so that now this matrix can stop working against you and others can start working for you. And now, when you are drawing your birth chart, your natal chart, the first day you came to this realm, always write the place you are born. It will ask you where you are born. If you are born in Nairobi, write Nairobi, Kenya. It will come. If you are born in the USA, just click USA. The latitude of USA, the latitude of Kenya will be brought there. Just click. And now, when you go to do your transit chart, always, when they ask you the place you are, write the place you are. If you are in Nairobi, write Nairobi, Kenya. It will bring Nairobi, Kenya latitude. If you are in the US, write US, America. It will bring the America latitude. Because there is no astrology without location. We have to use latitudes and longitude in order to see how the planets affect our lives here on earth. You have to understand that everything is energy and energy is everything. And also you need to understand the way cosmic energies affect our human lives. Yes. You see, if you understand all this, you'll be able to read your birth chart correctly. But first of all, go learn about these symbols. Because these symbols are very important. They will help you. Like now, this is Taurus, this is Gemini, this is Cancer, this is Leo, this is Virgo, this is Libra, This is Scorpio, this is Sagittarius, this is Capricorn, this is Aquarius, this is Pisces, and this is Aries. Yes, learn to read these symbols. Read the symbols of signs and also cram the symbols of planets, so that when you go to do your birth chart, you won't waste a lot of time going to check the symbols, because they are the ones to tell you what is happening in your life. But don't you worry, before you become a master of reading your birth chart, when you draw your birth chart or your transit chart, astroseek.com will at the bottom, always make sure you go at the bottom. It will always tell you what is happening in your life at this present moment. And now when you go to draw your natal chart, your natal chart, always go at the bottom. It will tell you what your lessons, your missions, and the things you're supposed to do. And it will also tell you if you're supposed to get wealth at a mature age. It will tell you. And also it will tell you if you're supposed to get wealth at an early age. Yes. Now the trick is, now a person, there's a very popular learner in Kenya. I don't want to mention names. There's a very popular runner in Kenya. This guy was very lucky because his transits were open. His karmas were positive about wealth from his previous life. Now he became wealthy at the age of 19. And even today, he's still wealthy and he's still alive. And now maybe he's now 30 or 35. And the reason why he was able to navigate is because his natal chart, the first day he came to this physical realm, was positive about him getting wealth at any age. So you see, so even if he did not know about his natal chart or what his natal chart was saying, but his karmas from previous lives helped him to not have these negative aspects that were preventing him to get wealthy at an early age. So you see, that is why it's so crucial for you to know whatever is written on your natal chart, so that you'll be able to work with those lessons. And if there are limitations, you'll be able to bypass them in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm, so that now your soul and body can match and they can be balanced, so that now no effects, no negative aspects will come to disturb you in this physical realm, in your life experiences, just because you have aligned your life from a core level, a subconscious level. So from today, learn to work with your birth charts. They will help you a big time, and you'll always prosper in all your ways. I have given you a secret. Now it's up to you to know what you'll do with the information. Whether you will ignore my information, it's okay, or whether you will go to do more research about knowing how to read your birth chart, well and good. But me, I have done my work. I've given you the secret. Because remember, I told you, God cannot come to this physical realm. He's a spirit. So he will have to send somebody to bring information to you. The way he has sent me to teach you and to tell you more about your birth chart, and to tell you that God himself, he gave you a map to help you, or a compass to help you navigate in this physical realm. Your date of birth, month of birth, and the year of birth will help you navigate in this physical realm by you learning more about yourself. Know thyself from a core level. Draw your birth chart. Start with your natal chart so you can know what brought you to this physical realm. Then match your natal chart and your transit chart so that you can know where you are now. What now you are playing in this present moment, according to your birth chart. So if you'll see any blockages, you'll know how to work with them by you listening to sound healing frequencies, affirmations, and mantras. They will help you and block your subconscious blocks, everything that is blocking you in the spirit, in your birth chart. It will those affirmations, mantras, and sound healing will help you and block it easily and effortlessly. I am telling you, you are a very powerful soul. So don't you dare limit your abilities. Always trust in yourself and trust in your abilities. And go to astroseek.com. Draw your birth chart. Start with your natal chart and then go to your transit chart, so that you can always be one step ahead. and always take control of your life and become your own prophet. Always know where you are going, because you have a map, you have a compass to help you navigate in this physical realm. Now, that is all for today. I hope my lesson today helped somebody somewhere. And now from today, you'll stop being a victim, and now you'll become a victor, because now you know you have a map to consult. Whenever you are playing the game of life, play it and win it. Just because now you know the law of times and seasons, and you know how to apply it. And I'm telling you, when you want to work well with your transit chart, always know, on the new moon day, on the full moon day, on the eclipse days, lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, that is when our fates are activated. Use that information to prosper yourself. Go do more and learn how to activate your lucky transits in your life. So remember to subscribe to my channel today. Hit that notification bell so that you can continue getting these nuggets for free. And these nuggets of wisdom can prosper you in all your ways. And also like, comment, and share. And if you have any question, just write on the comment zone. And I will also write to you on the comment zone the correct spelling to astrosick.com, so that you can go and draw your birth chart today. Yes, so that you can always be a powerful soul that God created you to be. All the secrets to your life are coming out because of 5D consciousness. So until next time, see you when you see me. Ciao.